Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we are going to give you a injury update on all the big players that didn't play last week and or got nicked up. I'm talking Avonte Maddox, Landon Dickerson, Jordan Mailata, and Jason Kelsey. They all were limited today at Eagles practice. Now, it was only a walkthrough, but that's still a good sign. We talk that, Jason Peters, comments, and more.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, we got a lot to get into. But before we do that, if you hate the Cowboys as much as I do and believe the Eagles are going to win this Sunday, then hit that like button. It's as simple as that. Subscribe if you are new and ding the bell. We're trying to grow notification gang. Also, there's a link in the description. It's still only for iPhones. I'm going to have to really call them. I need my Android people in there. But we talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes. Check that out. And real quick, we're going to get to the injury updates because that's important. But tonight at 9 o'clock, we will be live for a 3-on-3 battle royal type WWE simulation. Eagles versus Cowboys. You got LB, Joe Castro, and yours truly, Philly Mike, representing the good guys, the Eagles. And we got CFT, Law Nation, and J Tuck representing the Cowboys. Yuck. We going to talk about a lot. We going to have some trash talk, some analytical talk, and some real preview and prediction on what was going to go down. It's going to get a little bumpy because we got big personalities in there, but make sure it should actually pop up right here on the screen when this video's done. It's going to be short and sweet. Make sure you hit the reminder wherever you're watching it. Man, listen, we need Eagle Nation to come through. And we know Eagle Nation comes through. They travel there, here. They come through. Now, let's get back to the injury update. And like I said, yeah, Josh Jobe is a DMP, didn't practice. Okay, he's a special team contributor, and it's only Wednesday. But Landon Dickerson, Jake Elliott, Kenneth Gainwell, Patrick Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Avonte Maddox, Jordan Mailata, and Isaac Seumalo, all limited participants. And guys like Jordan Mailata being limited is big because he didn't practice at all last week. We had walkthroughs that he didn't walk through either. Last time Slay went through the walkthrough, he played. Are these guys healthy, or are they just coming back to make sure we put the beat down or beat Dallas as much as we can beat them? I don't know. I don't want to get any long-term injury, but having the offensive line intact is big because the Dallas Cowboys' best attribute is their pass rush. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I'm glad they're back. Like I said, we'll be live at 9 o'clock. Let's look at what Jason Peters said. Look, he could have simply said, I know about the rivalry. Eagle fans are crazy. Good crazy. It's going to be loud in Philly. But he decides to say this. He said the rivalry and the dislike between fan bases. He said Philly fans are bleeping idiots. He pretty much said that they hate the Cowboys. They hate any team, really. And they know that. They pride themselves on being nasty. Philly fans are the wildest fans out there. Wildly passionate or wildly nasty idiots. There's bad fan bases all around. We just saw in the Phillies Braves game. They couldn't handle losing. A 60-year-old Brave fan throwing water or throwing their drink and trying to fight a 20-year-old Philly fan. For what? We know our football. We know our sports, and we're passionate. And yes, if you poke a bear, we're going to fight back. Minnesota going to come in the NFC Championship and do skull at the Rocky stage, at the Rocky statue, and then leave Philly like, they were so mean to us. If you see a bear and walk by it, it might not attack you. We'll boo you, but that's it. But if you're poking a bear, we might have to do something. It's as simple as that. He could have handled it so many different ways. He could have just said, man, but to diss us like that, shame. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it when you need it?
Shame. Shame. shame.
Yeah, that's it. Last but not least, I do want to go over this. I tweeted this earlier and I talked about it a little bit in my video yesterday around 4:30. The Cowboys defense has been really good. They're the only team to not allow a multiple touchdown game. However, the offense they played through 5 weeks have big names, but they haven't been that good. Total offense ranks Bucks, big name, but they're 21st in total offense. Bengals, Burrow and Jamar Chase, they're 22nd. Giants, yeah, they're a defensive team, 23rd. Commanders, 19th. They're the least of the problem, you would think. And Rams, Cooper Cup, Stafford, 26th. The Eagles are second. That's a big difference. Now, look, I'm not saying the Eagles play better competition. I'm not trying to say all that. But when you think of Bucks, Rams, and Bengals, you think a high-powered offense. Last year, it's a different year. And yes, the Cowboys beating them up defensively, lowered their thing, but we're not talking about 1 or 2 games, 3 games. We're talking about 5 games. So Cowboys did them dirty for yardage on 1 game, but they played 4 other teams. One bad game ain't going to make or break you. The Lions' total offense was number 1. They scored 0 points against the Patriots. They're number 3. They went back from 1 to 3. So one bad game against the Cowboys doesn't make you go from like 10 to 23rd or 10 to 26, the offenses they played were not that good. Now, I'm not saying their defense is still that is bad. I'm just saying, how good is it? And this is what everybody's forgetting. Let's just say they are legit top 5 defense. Cool. They might be. We're a top 5 offense. Cool. But their offense is trash and our defense is also top 5. People are making this out. It's the Cowboys defense versus the Eagles offense. But what about our defense? We're top 5 or top 7 in sacks, number 1 in takeaways, top 5 in yards per game allowed. You got to get down here to score. So I don't want to hear all that. Like I said, it should be popping up right about here for the stream at 9 o'clock. Make sure you hit the reminder, click it. We gonna be there talking trash. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.